Hello, this is Linda Vettrus-Nichols, and do I have an amazing person to introduce to you? Kashira Fatima. Welcome, Kashira.
Thank you so much, Linda, for inviting me on your show. Uh, it's such a pleasure. I mean, every time I meet you and I meet Ambassador Terry, both of you people, God bless you guys. You are such a lovely couple and such lovely human beings. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. And we feel the same about you. So, you're an up and comer, as Terry describes you, and it's really fun to watch you very organically get your message, the message that isn't made up because you just heard it somewhere else. It comes up from literally the level of your soul. It's stuff that's coming from your heart, from your own experiences. And I love your podcast, Simplifying Life with Kashira. And here we have the Simplifying Life as well. So when you think about simplifying life, what comes up for you?
Before I say anything about that, thank you so much for putting up my channel's name here. I feel so proud that the journey I started almost close to 2 years ago, and I am being recognized for my work, and people resonate with what I do, what I feel, and my thought process. I'm able to connect with people at a very deeper level.
Yes, you're good at
And
that.
thank you. And Linda, that matters so much, because when you come from a background wherein you have lived your entire life in only fear, always being scared of everything, uh, this is something incredible that I have done. And that proves that if you want to make a difference in your life, there is nobody that can stop you from doing it. So, simplifying life, this holds a very special place in my heart because of all the things that I'm able to do for the society, give back to the society in my own ways.
I love what you're doing out on, well, it's Instagram, but you also have been bringing them over to LinkedIn and I assume Facebook as well. The reels that you're doing with the words popping up on them, it's so juicy. It's really good, and I tend to really enjoy like leaving them on, replay, because they're the music you use or whatever. It's all just it's nummy, and it's been really fun just starting now to get to know you. So I'm super excited for this interview. So thank you. So what else what was your life like growing up? Like how did you get here? What's your story of transformation?
Oh, I come from a very conservative family background. And I'll say I've just started living my life. You know, when I meet my school friends or college friends and people who really miss their school life, their college life, their childhood, I don't because I never had that kind of a childhood that I can miss. I was always about when these days will get over. So let me give you a little glimpse of where I am exactly coming from and why I'm so passionate to make a difference for myself and in turn be able to help society. So as I said, I come from a very conservative family. We are three sisters, and our parents. Uh, I'm getting a very emotional right now.
Yeah, and you're in
Uh,
India. You were born and raised and still
yeah,
live in India.
yeah. Born and brought up in India in a very small hometown. So the place that I come from, it's called as Kanpur. You might not know about it. It's a small place. And so I've been born and brought up in an environment where for girls, the life is supposed to be just get married, cook in law's house, have
Yeah,
kids, and that's it.
right.
That's it. that is what your life is supposed to be. That is the trajectory that people have decided. And that's it. You can't do anything else beyond that.
Mm.
And in that realm, my mother, though she wasn't much educated, but she always had this dream that my daughters will make a difference in this world.
Oh,
And she had no resources. Okay, she had no resources, no support, nothing of that sort, that she could gather the courage to do those kind of arrangements for us, that we could, get education in great schools and stuff. But she did it. She fought with everybody to get me educated in one of the best schools of my hometown,
wow.
and the school where kids of mostly rich people come. Okay,
Yeah.
and that was the biggest thing that happened, and something that was able to add value to our life, because of all of her efforts and everything, and every day in and out there used to be fights at home. Like, my grandpa, he wasn't much in favor, because everybody just wanted that. Why are you wasting all the money on their
Yeah.
education? Because of course, that comes with a lot of school fees and everything. It was
Sure.
costly. But my mother wanted that for us. She was like, okay, Kashira will become doctor one day.
Oh,
The
wow.
way
No pressure,
parents,
Kashira.
yeah, the way parents have their dreams, and
Yeah.
yeah, things like that. Uh, so all thanks to her that I could get great education, and I could move out from that background because of the education that she fought for us. And when I go back to my hometown, though my visits are very less, but I still see all the girls doing exactly the same thing. And when I see myself on the other side, I feel blessed. I feel blessed. And that was one major reason why I thought that I need to share my story. I need to speak up, because the life that I've had, it has been full of turbulent situations. Even, like when I was a kid, like very young, you don't know much of what's happening. But I was never happy, because I always saw my mother very sad. Always. She kept looking forward to that one day when she'll have what she wanted for herself and for her kids, and she'll be happy. Unfortunately, Linda, that day never came.
Yeah.
And she's no more with us. And yeah, so she's no more. So she just, lived the life and that sadness and the grief. And I've seen people saying that I want to be like my parents, like my mama, my papa. I never wanted to be like my mother. Never.
Right.
Because I was very clear looking at her life that this is not what I want for myself.
Right.
What she did was she sacrificed herself for everybody else and people who never cared for her. She kept making arrangements for people to be happy, for
Right.
everything for everybody else, but she never
Yeah.
did anything for herself. And what was the point?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
And this is so important. And when I see, Linda, even today, that people are doing such things, especially, women, yeah, especially women doing so much and not getting what they should, I feel so sad. And that's why I am like, I so much want to empower people, and especially the women, that
Yeah.
please, there is a limitation to everything. You are not in this world to look after somebody. If you're
Mhm.
doing it willingly,
Right.
and if you have that support and that happiness from your family members, why not? But even somebody has to look for you as well,
Mhm. Yeah.
right? You cannot
Yeah.
be the only person who is just sacrificing for the entire world, and just leave
Yeah.
this world without having any kind of happiness. That's
Yeah.
not a good thing.
And it's not just India and the United States. Plenty of women falling into the whole people pleasing and serving others, and when it is your love language, that's great. It just don't take it to the level of um, you're not loving yourself and taking care of yourself first.